Clines Corners. Clines Corners is a travel center that has been 60 miles east of Albuquerque since 1934. Before you get to the Corners, going either east or west on Interstate 40, you are prepared for it by large, colorful billboards that promote clean restrooms, hot coffee, authentic Indian moccasins, 99-cent fountain drinks, cheap gas, and good food at a good price. Clines Corners used to be here when Interstate 40 was just old Route 66, a narrow two-lane road. And in the winter, the snow and wind make this seem like the coldest place on the planet. State Highway 285 runs north and south from the travel center. And if you go north, you eventually end up in Santa Fe, the state capital. If you go south, you end up at the UFO Museum in Roswell, and eventually Carlsbad Caverns. Today, on Interstate 40, traffic is mostly big tractor-trailers and luxury RVs pounding their way across the country, and your car will shake a little as they pass you. Stopping at Clines Corners has always made quirky sense to get a bite to eat, stretch your legs, take a restroom break, and look at trinkets for sale in the gift shop. Today, On the Road in New Mexico takes a side trip in the Corners gift shop, reminded of family vacations, driving through gorgeous western landscapes late at night, trying to beat the 100-degree-plus daylight hours. Stacked on shelves this afternoon are wallets made from rattlesnake skins, Rattler coffee cups, Mexican blankets, and Clint Eastwood ponchos, turquoise rings and bracelets, jelly beans, Route 66 memorabilia, skulls, license plates, postcards, and Indian moccasins. It's hard to imagine that a business like this could stay in business selling these little Chinese-made eye-catchers. But the markups are huge, and travelers always like to take things home to look back at and remember the trip Dad couldn't find his shoe, Mom lost her voice, and Junior had to go pee on the side of the road behind a tiny, tiny little bush. Clines Corners is expanding and has added an RV park for travelers, just being built in addition to the restaurant. In the hallway to the restrooms, a lucky traveler will find their fortune with Zoltar, be able to press a penny as flat as a board, take a card from the Indian medicine man, or open the door to the outhouse for $1. The trip is about destinations, but it's also about what happens between destinations. The real story in a novel is always what goes on between the periods. Clines Corners is a travel center for the family, for truckers who need their chicken fried steak, for busloads of teen baseball teams who need to stretch their legs headed for a big game in Albuquerque. You can find most of this stuff other places these days or online, but there's a certain pleasure that comes from saying you have been here. On the Road usually makes a stop here and still doesn't regret it for a minute.